Comments from citizens, Mr. Scott? Comments from citizens, your turn.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. State your name.
Well, Scott, I
Yeah.
lived here for 88 years. Proud of it. uh, I'm proud of the police department, fire department, street department, the water department, and the park, and these girls that work uptown that do a good job. My problem is, why can't we do something about the blight here in town? It's terrible. I tell you, I talked to a gentleman down here, the Savage apartment. He said we can't even sit out on our front porch no more for the mess across the street. He said you can't go out the back and sit because it's got the same thing. That house has been empty. The door sitting there to the garage cocked halfway, junk laying around. It's terrible. You go down Henley Avenue to Harrison, just turn in a half a block, 3 homes right there. One people are living, but it's terrible. Stuff piled up on their porches. We need to do something. We got a place, and the people in the neighborhood asked me to speak for them. And that's the corner of First and Vine, and you know where I'm talking about. One neighbor said, I'm sitting on my porch and I hear glass breaking. Here's this guy with a big 2x4 knocking windows out of his house. Clothes laying on fences. One lady fell out there trying to walk around that mess on the corner. Why can't something be done about this? It's terrible. And somebody's not doing their job. And I know the police, they go do and warn them, but you people have to back them up and get it done.
So what kind of ordinances can be put in place to do that?
And,
I mean, I agree. I agree.
This
The town's a
the
mess.
prosecutor.
This is the
Pardon?
area,
I said, I agree with you.
the area plan. We send addresses, things of all those things, and we get put on the list with all the other towns that are a part of the APC, and then they go down their
let's
order.
do something on our own. Why can't we?
Actually cost a lot of money, don't it?
Well,
And I wish we could
everything
do them all.
costs. It don't
Yeah.
make no difference. But
But the APC uses the highway department on their off time, and it doesn't cost near the money to take care of these properties. It's just got to get down to us, unfortunately. But I agree. I want them done now. I want them done
There's a
now.
Dollar General in Fairmount city limits. Look at that mess on the other retention spawn out there. That is terrible.
That's not city, is it?
Well, if we're not, somebody needs to follow up and get it cleaned up. That trailer court, that's terrible down there. And I know that some of it's been sold. Well, they're not taking care of it. We need to get somebody to do it. I don't know. It upsets me.
It does.
But that guy at First and Vine needs something done about it. That corner needs to be the dirt taken out, do something. I don't know. I'll buy the property if you'll furnish the dumpster and stuff and help me tear it down. It's terrible. It's just,
It is.
I don't know.
Is it up for sale still?
Walk out your front door and just look next door. All the junk and stuff piled up against the building out there. I don't know who owns the building. I don't care. If they want the building, these people buy these houses and then they just let them sit. Something needs to be done, folks. And we don't need to say, well, next month let's do something now and get it started. We got too good of people here in town to let that stuff go by.
I know we're trying. It's red. It's just like anything
somebody's
else.
Not trying hard enough.
It takes a long. Believe me, I hate this red tape. And I keep asking, and that's what, I mean, we're pushing, we're trying to do everything that we can. I promise you that. I'm doing everything I can.
She's over it.
Well,
I'm on the APC, so this is why
She's on
I'm
it.
commenting on this, because we are doing everything we can, and there's a list, and they gotta go down it and get the ones, that's
Well,
been in there
somebody
longer.
on that list or somewhere, somebody else not doing their job.
We're doing
Somebody
it.
needs to go talk to them. Somebody needs to get something straightened out.
I-
Fairmount, it's got some bad places. One day it's gonna be called a suburb of Powhatan. You wait and see. And that's pretty bad over there. Well, Andy, it's bad.
I know. I agree with you. I agree.
I totally agree too. I drove
You-
around, there's mattresses laying everywhere around town. I'd wrap just laying out. I agree, it's a mess.
And cars and debris and everything. I get it.
And if we go enforcing it, we gotta go to the courts if we do anything, or can we do anything?
Furniture.
Yeah, you can do it.
It
You
just
go
costs.
through the courts.
I telling Kyle, I
And it
went by
doesn't,
the
because it
trailer
takes-
park, and there, there's a new manager there in the office. Nobody lives there, but I looked, and I said, well, I'll be damned. And he's sitting there on the porch. He's a grouch. He looked grouchy. I can't see good, but I know he waved at me. I called him Harold, his first name. His last name's Possum. A big old possum sitting there on that porch.
I'm
Well,
trying to
it's
think-
awful.
I'm trying to think of who that would be.
Anyhow,
I don't-
that's all I'm asking you. Just let's do something.
Just saying, mention that.
I don't know what we need to do, but we need to do something.
I'll mention it again at our next meeting. We talk about it
I'll
all the
help
time.
you all I can.
I appreciate that, because it does take more than just one voice, that's for sure.
Yes, it does.
I thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Thanks,
you
Paul.
for coming up here and speaking your mind.
Anybody else have any comments?
Please state your name and where you're from, please.
I'm Dan Kastner. I live at 1112 East Washington. And I have a blue trash can. And it's been sitting out there since a week and a half. They did not pick it up. I saw the truck drive by.
Yeah. It's this one we switch.
Which truck, the new one or the old one?
I saw the truck drive by with all the blue
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
stacked on top of it, on the back of it. So my question is, I don't want it.
Well, I don't blame you. Need to
Is the city going to do something or the town going to do something
the
about
lady-
it?
Still a lot of them in town. Kelly. I've
There's-
seen
I
them.
know.
Still
There's a
in
lot
town.
of them
And-
around. If
and
you
it's
drive
city
around, there's
Have
a
our
lot.
list. It's just a matter of when will they come get them. That is actually on our to-do list for tomorrow, is to compile that list, send it again. If we email, excuse me, that leaves us a paper trail that yes, we have contacted them twice now to pick up the same totes. If they don't respond, we're going to gather them ourselves and throw them away.
So I should just leave it out there on the
Give-
street until
Give
they-
me one more chance to give them to respond. And if they don't pick it up and they don't give me a date, we'll figure something else out and we'll get rid of them,
Okay.
because we're not going to mess with them any longer either. We've waited long enough and they've had every
I have a green
opportunity
one,
to
yeah.
come take
I
care
have
of it.
two of them now.
Well, we've given them every opportunity to come take care of it. And if they don't, then, well, we're going to take care of it and they're probably not going to
Well,
like it.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I just don't want it sitting around in my
Oh.
yard for the rest of my life.
We don't want them either.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
agree.
Well, we don't want them anywhere near. But
Yep.
yes, we
Okay.
are aware, and I will add you to the list as well.
Yep.
We apologize for that too. We do. We apologize for your inconvenience.
There's so many of them sitting around, either people don't read the information they get about when they put them out
Mm-mm.
or something, because you see the blue ones are still full, so they didn't pick them up.
Mhm.
The green ones are sitting there, and we really don't have any good communications. We don't have a paper anymore.
It's hard.
People don't see it on face. If they do, they just ignore it.
I don't think they pay
Yeah,
They don't
attention to
read it
their bill
thoroughly.
either.
They don't read it thoroughly.
Why have I got
They got a
this? I
mailing,
don't
didn't
know
they?
why.
They got one, okay.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
Waste
just-
Management sent those out
it's
themselves.
amazing when you drive around, see how many blue ones
Oh, there is a lot of blue ones still in
There's a
town.
lot of
And I think they're full, and I'm assuming the new
Well,
waste management.
A lot of them are full.
they will not empty those.
Because they didn't use the green ones, they're full.
Yeah.
They won't pick it up.
Because on my street alone, I think there's still 4 of them sitting up there. And the green one's sitting beside it.
So yeah, we're getting that list.
We'll get them
The green
again.
ones are very thin.
I like the green ones myself.
They're thin. There's
They're
always on
not-
Facebook, somebody's got busted the first week. You saw this with a fork in it.
Really? Well, that's their,
They're thin.
they're replaceable for free, so.
But
I like
before,
they're
we
not as
always had
heavy.
So many here in town, and, you know, they kept from the public, and if you busted one, call them up and they'd bring you another one. I guess they're not doing that.
No, we're
They're not
not.
bringing any here to town for extras.
Mm-mm.
Probably
Waste
not.
Management does all those themselves.
And again,
For
with the trash, we're
replacements.
gonna get a lot more trash because there's no pickup from them either unless you pay. So I
Mhm.
think that's gonna involve a lot more trash in town.
They're gonna have to step it up a little bit. And people are gonna have to start going directly to Waste Management.
That probably won't, probably lie there.
Alrighty. Anybody else? Okay. President's not here, so we'll move on. Streets and parks.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Kyle Hamilton, Streets and Parks Department. Regarding Mr. Scott's comments, I do send out letters quite often. I've probably sent out, I'd fair assumption to say 100 letters already this season. So we do send them out, and we do take care of some of the properties. Some of them is beyond the street departments. There's a big mixture between the police department and the street department and what's taken care of. So I just want to make sure you guys knew that information. Like the mowings on my end, some of the trees are on my end. Of course, there's fines associated with those if they don't do them. And that's when the police department has to come in. But the mowing, of course, they get so many days to mow and then we got to mow. But regarding trees and rank vegetation, which rank vegetation is defined as just untrimmed hedges, untrimmed bushes, kind of like what Frontier was sent. That's a good definition of rank vegetation. We take care of that as well, but that's also a fine too. So street department can't enforce fines. We have no power or authority to do fines or anything like that. So that's why it's a partnership between the police department and I. So if that informs you a little more or whatnot, but we do send letters. Michelle is the one that mails them out. So she's very aware that letters do go out.
I did get to say, someone said that the Frontier looks a lot better now.
Yes.
They
Did you
said,
guys
thank
cut
you,
it?
whoever was.
No, we did
involved."
not cut it. We sent them a letter.
Burroughs was going to cut it at one time.
No, we just got them a letter. I taped one. We sent one to their corporate office, and then we taped one to the door over there, and it got taken care of. And per the ordinance, they, for like rank vegetation and trees and stuff, they get like 30 days, just so you know. Yards is 10 days. But like I said, we're a 2.5 man department. So even after the 10 days, I send like a second notice. I still try to get them to mow before we have to go down there and do it, especially with the deal on the lawnmowers that we don't get anymore. And then
I
the
know.
staffing that I
know.
have.
Wear and
So,
tear.
so like I said, I just wanted to educate you guys a little bit on that and that we do it and we do try to work on it. And there's a lot going on. So, and there's a lot to it as well. So, and then, you know, if the police department does issue fines and stuff like that, then there's the whole court process along with it with Mr. Persinger and the ordinance violations. Yeah. No. I wasn't saying anything. I was just making sure they were informed of what I do and how it works.
You guys do a super good job. It's just, somebody needs to be a vacuum.
Yeah.
One of those people there need to be a vacuum.
Well,
We are sending those letters out.
Red tape, I tell you.
We had a storm there last week. 7 o'clock night. Here you guys are going down the street picking up wind.
Sure.
I get up in the middle of the night and I'll see a car, but it was a policeman. township and the neighborhood. They're good about it. Just not my neighborhood, they do them all. But people, they need help.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Scott. I appreciate that. Definitely. Let's see here. Of course, we did. Speaking of cleanup, we had a lot of storm cleanup. That was basically worked on all of last week while I was on vacation. So Scotty and Ryan did a good job. I managed to skate out of here at the right times. I don't know. I do big
I know.
snowstorms and I get
Yeah.
out of here on big damage storms. It's not intentional. I assure you that.
I thought of that.
He's psychic. He
Yeah,
can
no.
Yeah.
predict those things.
Didn't know if you noticed we have new street signs installed from Washington Street to 8th Street. So that whole section that was just done here in 2024 has all the new street signs up. The new black and white ones, they look really good. So we'll continue doing that. What we're doing is alternating back and forth between road repairs 1 week, and then we'll throw in a few more signs because we got to get locates. Those always take a few days. So the sign process is rather slow. So we're alternating back and forth week to week, road repairs, sign installation, stuff like that. I met with EMB Paving this morning in regards of a mill and overlay on Main Street, the downtown district. So it will be 2nd Street to Madison Street. That's going to be my new application in September for Community Crossings grant. That's the only road I'm going to be requesting. It's in dire shape. So, and it'll be good moving on into the 2028 project because we just did the very North Main.
Right.
We did 8th through 2nd Street in 2024. We'll get this downtown mill and overlaid, just a new surface on it. And then we'll move on to South Main, and we should be golden on Main Street for quite a few years. So we're going to fix some curbs that are damaged up there. And then there's the intersection at Jefferson and Main. We're going to remove one sidewalk leads to a dead end. It's very odd. It just wasn't taken care of in that project they did downtown. So we're going to fix that and make it look more normal, less confusing, I guess. So we're going to get that worked in with that. So James at EMB Paving should have that to me before September. I'll apply for the grant again in September. It's due by the end of September. And it should be, we only have to pay 20%. If it's $200,000, we're paying $20,000. So not bad at all.
No. Thank God for the grant.
Yes. Yeah. James Dean Festival is right around the corner, as we all know. Nobody's brought that up, so I'm going to be the bearer of bad news. So, so we'll gear our efforts towards that. So, can I just hire the same people I did last year? Do I need to name them off again, or it'll be the same crew that we've had the last 3 years? I don't know if I need.
Do we need to
No.
make a motion for that? Or
Do we
just-
need a motion on that or not?
I would go ahead and do the motion and just get me their list
Yeah.
for the addresses. That's it.
Yeah. Of course.
That's the only update I
Need a
need.
motion? Who would like
Okay,
to
I'll
make
go ahead and motion the rehire the same people for the last 2 years to help with the cleanup and everything else for James Dean Days of 2026.
I'll second.
Motion made by Angie and seconded by Ken. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, and that's all I have. If anybody has any questions or concerns, I'm happy to answer them.
Just keep
Thanks,
up the
Kyle.
good work, guys.
Yep.
Good.
Keep it
All
up.
right. Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks.
All right. Police and fire. Or police first.
Giddy.
Hello.
So we got July arrest stats for you guys. Month of July, we had 27 misdemeanor arrests, 7 felony arrests, 2 warrant arrests, with a total of 746 calls of service. That's including traffic stops, business checks, and emergency calls as well, and non-emergency calls. Trevor completed his advanced interdiction course. That was 3 days. He got that all done. I believe it was in end of June, but since we had a meeting, so. Trevor and Street started their instructor development class this week, so they will be gone all week. And then once they're done, they will be assisting me with classes. And then my goal is to be able to send them to firearms and Evo hopefully next year. So then our department will be fully staffed with instructors, and we can do all of our training in-house is the plan.
Wow, that's good.
Our new guns are finally here. We qualify with them this weekend, so those will be in service fully, hopefully after Saturday. With that being said, I'd like to get approval to let Richard Dollar keep his duty weapon that he carried for the years that he was here.
I'll motion go ahead and let Richard Dollar continue to have his.
Do we have to
Weapon.
do anything special since it is town property?
List it as excess property, and that's it, just for the record. And it can
Angie
be
motion,
taken
I'll
to him.
second.
Greg second.
Body cams, we went ahead and ordered the Axon body cameras. They are here. They came in pretty quick. Oh, sorry.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye,
Opposed?
It's my
Motion
first day. I
carried.
missed that.
I did too.
That's okay.
So yeah, the Axon body cameras are here. They got here pretty quick. So our goal is once Trevor gets back from this training, we should be able to get those up and running. Our contract ends with Motorola starting January. So the plan is to have the Axon up and running, make sure they run smoothly before Motorola shuts us off. So I appreciate your guys' approval on that. This past meeting that got canceled, I know it's been kind of hectic.
Yeah,
So I appreciate all that. I think Kelly said should have put some stuff in your guys' packets for Marion Animal Care and Control. We've been going, we haven't had a contract with them for over a year now. It's getting to the point where we really need their help for loose animals, injured animals. I'd like approval to go ahead and sign the contract and get that turned into them.
So what's that involved in the contract? I'm trying to find it here, so.
okay.
Blue one.
I have a copy if you'd like it.
Blue one.
Got it. He's
I got
a big
one here
stack.
somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I find it, if I seen it.
So basically they'll charge us, I think it was $100 a call, each call out. And right now they're not coming out at all.
Is there a
So
yearly fee plus the call out or just
I think it's just a call out.
call out?
Yeah, I'd have to go through and look at it again.
How is the calls on them? Are you getting a lot of them?
Yes,
Are you?
yes.
Because-
And even, no,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, because some of the ones who's got too many dogs in their property and stuff like that, they're still there.
Yeah, well,
So
so
we didn't know if that's something they do or is that something we do.
no, so that would be something we'd have to, if there's like an ordinance violation, we can go that route and they would come out and help us, but only if we have a contract with them.
Okay. I
If it's
didn't know
something-
who
Yep.
would
Yep.
who would be
And
doing
then
that
like
or what.
for animal bites,
Mm-hmm.
if we have an animal bite and they have to come quarantine the dog, that falls under them as well. Or we had a call, I think it was 2 months ago, where a dog got hit by a car. They would not come out because we didn't have a contract with them. So then it's on us to
Take care.
take care of the
Oh.
dog and find somebody to pick it up or take it to an animal care center. And we just don't have the manpower right now to do that or the cars.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't put an injured dog in my cop car. There's just no way.
Mm-hmm.
No. Would that cover if we put live traps down at the trailer court and caught half them cats running around? After the caught, what happens with them?
That I'd have to call and ask them. I have no idea. We'd have to find out about that one.
Yeah, I got cats running my.
Yeah, I've never
Can't
used
leave
them
my
for
cushions out because of
stray
cats.
cats. I've only used them for dogs for us.
There's a lot of stray cats in this town.
Oh yeah, we ended up with one. So
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say, no comment.
Yeah.
No comment.
I end up with several around my house every night.
I
Yeah.
moved in one too.
yeah,
I'm allergic, or I might, but I'm allergic to them, so I can't do that.
Well, that's good.
Any other
So
questions
do we
about
need to-
that,
So,
or-
so
what
is
do we
they,
need
well,
to
they're
do
gonna
with
give
the
a kind of a
contract?
Do we
guideline
need
what
to
they will and won't
motion?
do, or?
Or just-
Yeah. Yeah,
need a
yeah, we'll get
motion?
the guideline, then there should also be some in that
And the
contract
fees,
as
but
well.
there is no monthly or yearly fee, it's just as
Not,
you-
not the way I understood it.
My recollection is from reading it,
Mhm.
it's just service oriented only.
Per
Per
service.
service.
Okay.
Okay, so
Per call.
So we
Per
need a
call.
motion to approve this contract.
I would.
Okay. A motion to go ahead and go with the agreement for the shelter animal control services for city of Marion, Indiana, and for the town of Fairmount, Indiana.
How long is the contract for? I didn't read.
It's
through
a
it.
yearly
So it'll be a
contract.
yearly thing, so if we
Yearly.
don't like it, okay.
And we're starting mid-year too, so if we don't use them this year, we don't pay them. That's the way I understood it.
Out of it pretty
I
quick.
just wondered if for some
Wanna
reason we
maybe
wanted
in
that, we're not
30
stuck.
days, I could
Yeah.
see.
I guess we
It's
would
been a
call it, we
while
would pay
since I
nothing,
read
but,
it.
Yeah,
okay.
that's how I understood it. And I mean, if you've seen something I
Well,
didn't
I
see,
haven't read it, so that's why I'm just asking.
Sure,
I've
sure.
read that, so.
Sure, sir.
If you say like, if a dog is, if they have to come pick it up, it's $100.
That's how I
You tell
understood.
people that call about it, so they gotta pay the $100. So they might just say, well, forget it, just leave it lay.
Who's the town pays?
I mean,
Well, so, I mean, if we know who the dog belongs to, then it'd be on the owner. This is just,
that's what I mean.
yeah.
But what if the owner don't wanna pay? Well, then
That-
what
it's
if
up
the
to-
dog late?
it would be up to the owner to take care of their dog. This is just for stray animals. Like
Well, I mean, I would take care of my dog if
Sure.
they got hit, but if the person doesn't want to take, if they say, well, it's not worth $100, well, what do you do? Could you force them to pay it?
No, I mean, if they own the dog, I don't know anybody that, we haven't come across that where they haven't taken care of their animal.
Well, you know, you
This
get so
is
many
just for-
complaints about mistreating the dog here.
Sure.
And if
Sure.
they mistreat it, it gets hit,
Yeah.
they say, well, we don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, if there's circumstances where they have kids and the dog got hit by a car, I would help them out and help take care of the dog for them. Just so their kids don't have to see it.
I just want to, because there's a lot of people that got animals, don't care for them.
Sure.
And other people, we go out of our way to help an animal.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I think it's $75.
It's $75.
$150 per call.
How much?
$150 per call.
$150?
You can terminate at any time, 30 days notice. So
But if it's a
What
random
is
call,
that?
the town pays for it. If it's a
What's that?
person, we'll
What's
charge the
that?
people.
I
Is that
was
what you're?
Yeah.
There's something here that
Essentially.
says on the F part says $75. Is that
Well, that's for the city of Marion would to do that,
Okay.
any emergency treatment of the
okay?
animal
I was gonna
that's
say I
picked
thought I
up.
just saw that money thing and or
Yeah.
Shandy did. It
Yeah, I
should
didn't
say.
They pay up to $75 if there's an emergency treatment for the animal.
Okay.
The city, it's in paragraph 4, the town pays $150
I see
per
that now.
call.
Okay,
Oh,
I see that now.
And
All right.
it's with the town, so I mean, you guys are obligated.
So we
You
have to
wanna
go after
try
the
to bust it down,
$150. So
If
we would get
if
billed.
we're able to know who the dog belongs to,
And then like he said, if they don't want to pay, we're.
then we would have to.
eat.
They're gonna pay $100 to get rid of a stray cat.
Well, if it's.
It is.
If it's a kid,
Oh, no.
I can be crude.
Absolutely.
And
Well, I know what happened. to
Come
them.
on.
I know.
Yeah. Dude.
So as most of you know, I was on the police department at one time, right? So a few years ago, we've had this contract before,
Mhm.
and it was the police department's discretion. So no, people couldn't just randomly call and have an animal picked up and the town gets billed for it. It was strictly the police department was involved. So the dog had to be a nuisance, which that's kind of officer discretion, had to be vicious or had to be injured. So if those three criteria is met, that's when we would call animal control to take the
So you're
dog.
not going to get a call for every little.
Yes,
Okay.
no, yeah, because we thought about that. You know, if everybody's just calling for animals, yeah, the town's going to have a $20,000
Yeah,
bill
right.
at the end of the year. So
especially the cats.
the responsibility was left to the police department to make that decision if animal
Okay.
control got called.
Mhm.
So that's the way we used to do it. So
Yeah,
I just wanted to.
I wasn't. I guess I wasn't understanding
Yes.
the question.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah. Thank you, Kyle.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor.
Appreciate it.
I said Angie. I said, no.
Yeah, Angie.
I didn't-
I'll second.
I did-
Oh, great.
you're
No,
good.
but I
Great
just don't know
seconds.
what, you know, because there's people out there that. I'm not gonna-
Okay.
I'm not gonna
All in
do it.
favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Who was the second?
Greg.
Greg, okay. Thank you.
So motion carries. All right.
Glad we got that figured out.
All right. Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead.
We talked in the last meetings about Officer Skylar Ashley getting deployed. His last working day is officially August 3rd. He deploys starting August 17th. So he will be gone for the next 6 months. We're going to miss him. Hate that he's going, but we're also extremely proud of what he's doing.
Do you know where they're going?
They're not allowed to tell us.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, he's sitting back here too.
Oh.
So,
Best of luck. Thanks for what you're doing.
Actually, let me interrupt you just a
Yes.
minute.
Yep.
Having said that, so Officer Ashley will actually deploy slightly before his actual 6-month date to allow him time to get ready to deploy and spend some time with his friends and family. I am asking that the council grant him his PTO of 60 days of sick time prior to his deployment so that he doesn't actually have to lose pay to spend some time with his family.
You have my vote.
Motion.
No, I don't. Is it a vote or a motion?
It's just
It's a motion.
kind of get your opinion on it and
How
go
about
ahead
we
and
do
approve
that?
So
it.
vote.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Make sure that it's actually in the legal
Mhm.
minutes
Right.
so we don't have any questionable
Mhm.
acts later.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Called the Indianapolis Lighting about the Ford F-150. We're looking at approximately into September now. They're saying a lot of the lighting's on back order. Radar's on back order. We won't have it until after September, which we can operate without a radar. So we're still waiting on that. I was a little disappointed when they told us that it was going to be that long. So
Is there any other word you can go to? No?
not that is price efficient.
okay.
Because I've gotten other quotes and it was way, way too high.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
with that, Kelly, do you want to talk about the damaged truck with your request for cameras, or do you want me to go ahead and tell them?
You can go ahead and talk about the damage.
Okay. So last week we come in as I was pulling in the parking lot. We noticed that I noticed the back passenger side door has a massive dent in it, and paint's chipped where something hit the whole side of that truck. It's got scratches down the rear passenger side fender and the passenger side door, driver's side door, and the passenger side front fender. So we're getting quotes to get that fixed. The truck hadn't moved. It's been sitting in our back lot. So not real sure what's going on with that. So I'll let Kelly.
Part two of that for the damaged vehicle. We had looked at it before and the cost was not quite effective for us. I would like to revisit Busby Systems, Alan Busby, to see if we can get a quote from him to go ahead and put the cameras to the back lot, 2 here in the hallway,
Right here.
just
Okay.
to prevent some of this.
So that's
'cause
pretty
it's-
much where it happened, you think?
Oh, 100%.
it had
100.
moved.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it hasn't,
Oh,
it
it
hasn't
hadn't
moved out of the back
Oh,
lot.
Lord.
So
We
yeah.
don't even have the permanent plate for it yet.
Oh,
It hasn't been here long enough for us to get that. We haven't had it 30 days at this point.
We need to
Yeah.
get him.
I
I'm
agree.
surprised why you don't have them.
Well,
already.
I'm surprised we
the
don't
only
have
reason
them
that we
already.
didn't
Yeah.
was monetarily last year. We ran out by the time that we did the new cameras for in here and the video and all that stuff. So I would like to put that back on the front burner again and go ahead and
Absolutely.
get a
We
current
need
quote.
Yeah.
places that can't be.
If they'll do it to a
Got
police
to.
vehicle, they won't care if it's one of ours
No.
sitting out there either.
No.
Kelly, can we make sure there's some out front? I couldn't hear you very well.
So yes,
Okay.
that's the second part. We're gonna back lot and then this one. Sorry.
All the perimeter of the
And I-
property here. And the
Yes,
municipal building.
well, it'll
And the
cover
fire truck,
both
everything,
parking
yeah.
areas and do one front and back on the building itself. That way, the vandalism for the restrooms or in here somewhere, if somebody wants to
And we,
get out of hand or out of line with it, then we can actually track
We
them.
seem to have real good luck with all that, don't we?
and our department's also it's a safe area for
Yes.
kid drop-offs and exchanges.
Mhm.
A lot of people use our back parking lot for that.
Right.
So cameras, I feel like, would benefit us all the way around.
Sometimes
Yes.
also people come in and pay their water bill early in the morning too, and it's
Mhm.
still dark out.
The K9 Tahoe is currently in the shop again. We're having more issues with the AC unit.
And once that
We
goes,
should, what's that?
once those go, it's hard.
Yeah.
them.
So we should have
Mm.
an estimate on what it's going to cost to fix it tomorrow, hopefully. So more to come on that.
Hmm.
You guys have any questions or concerns
You better
with me?
tiptoe away.
I know it. I know it.
Yeah,
Put some bubble wrap around everything.
something.
You guys have anything?
I
No,
got something for you.
Yes, sir.
Me and Josh have been talking about the complaints coming up in Fairmount against our police department. And I'm going to talk about one run in particular. We got a 90-year-old man that has backed a tractor into a pond, and they're told the cab is filling with water. We get complaints that our police officers are speeding to a traffic stop. And this is on Facebook, which we all know, if it's on Facebook, it's true. But once it hits Facebook, it's like a big kettle. It starts churning and churning. But I was talking to Josh today, the morale on our police department at an all-time low. Do they respond to calls the way they're supposed to, or do they hold back? If it's my family, I want them to run and get there.
nonstop.
Running ambulance service since 1985, the biggest thing that was ever said when we get to the scene, what kept you? And you couldn't have got there no quicker, but the question is, what kept you? I think our police department deserves the backing of everybody here for the job they do. You know, I've talked to Josh, his morale's down just because of people complaining. But when I get a complaint, I call Josh and we do an investigation. And 99.9% of the time,
It's all
you
over
can't
the
lie because it's on dash cam, it's on body cam. Your stories don't match. And then I was told that citizens are scared to come to the meeting and talk about their concerns because they're afraid that they're going to get repercussions. I can tell you, our police department, if somebody complains, they're not going to go after them. No. But I want to say thank you for what you do. And, you know, me and Eric's told you, do what you're doing.
Mhm.
You let the officers know they got our backing.
Yes.
And if we have a problem, you and I will investigate. And if something needs to be done, we'll do it.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
appreciate that. I appreciate it. I know my officers do too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
thank you very much.
I agree. You know, you're gonna get griped up if you're sitting down having a 5-minute break, and then you're getting griped out if
Sure,
you're not sitting down.
And
You know, and you're going on a call.
Yeah.
You know, 90% of the people don't know that you're on a way to a call.
Mhm.
You know, and you know, you're gonna get griped up no matter what you're doing.
sure, and
And-
we understand that, and we know
and so-
complaints are going to happen.
And us citizens need to take that.
They
If
need
that
to
was our
just-
family member needing
Yeah.
emergency, we want them to be getting there as fast as they can. So
Yes.
we, as citizens, also need to stop and think a little bit before we react.
You think about it, just a few months ago, we had the police, fire, and Green County EMS in here because they did a CPR save. A CPR save, if you know anything about CPR, 4 to 6 minutes, you have irreversible brain damage. Then after 10, you're pretty much gone. Would we have wanted our officers to laid back and took it easy that run? No. They drive with what we call due regard. They're taught that in the academy. I'm an instructor. I teach it whenever I teach. The fire department, anybody who drives an ambulance has been through a CEVO or EVOC class. So as far as our officers speeding, when you're standing and looking at a car going by, it's going to look a lot quicker than what it's actually doing. You know, you hear that engine kick in, and the first thing you think is NASCAR. It's not. the drivers of the police department are doing due regard. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Keep up the good work.
A couple meetings ago, they explained, you know, if you're speeding, you don't have to have your red lights on because it's not an emergency. They try to explain that to everybody, that if it's an emergency, we have the red lights on, we're going to be, but if it's not, we might be speeding to get there. But, you know, and I thought it was pretty well explained that meeting.
Well, we thought so
I thought
too.
they did a good job on it.
Yes.
So, I appreciate
He
it.
did good explaining it last week.
All right. Clint, go
All right,
ahead.
I'm gonna be quick. 312 runs to date. Rescue 3 had to get a new set of tires on the rear Friday. We slashed one on a piece of metal, something, I don't know what it was. Upland Tire suggested replacing all 4 rears on it because of the
Where travel.
wear travel and all that. I can't think of what I was going to say. They put the wrong set of tires on it. It's not handling properly, so they're replacing those tomorrow or Wednesday. Truck 4 is running a little rough. We're not sure if it's a bad plug wire, fuel filter, or what. It's going out to Smitty's in the morning to get tuned up, make sure it's going good. The last item I got is picture fundraiser flyers will be going out in the mail within the next few weeks for a free 8x10 with the donation. I think everybody's probably seen those in the mail before. We do them about every 2 or 3 years. That'll be for SCBAs. You donate, I can't remember, I think it's like $20 or $25. You get a free 8x10. They'll do pictures up here at Town Hall, and that'll be on October 17th. So the flyer will be coming in the mail. You just mail us a check, and then they'll call you with the date for it. So anybody any questions for me? I'm trying to make this quick for you guys. Anybody else?
Thank you.
Sounds good. Thanks, Clint.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Water, wastewater.
Bud Shelton, water and wastewater. Project's going very slow. They did make it underneath the Highway 26, and they're ready to dig a hole on the south side and start their expedition down Cottonwood, which will be a fun one. There's wires on both sides of the road. It'll be very difficult. That's about it. I think everything's okay with the project. It's just, I'm sure everyone's tired of it being there, but it doesn't look like it's going to get much faster very quickly. So just bear with us. If you have any questions, you guys can call me or send somebody to me, and I'll try to help them understand what's actually going on. Last week we had a main break on 26. It was a linear crack, meaning it went with the pipe. So we had to drill out on both sides of that crack to stop the crack from furthering, put a clamp on it. The guys got out of there pretty quickly. The civil defense came out and helped us. So I don't know, you guys, I think you pass a gratuity to them once a year or something like that. But that's appreciated because those guys show up and they do a pretty tough job on a tight intersection there. We were within a block or two of that 26 in Maine. So that's about all I have. I will mention that the SCADA system is going in, and it is we're able to work on our phones with the and just view what our water plant's doing now. And he's going to come back and finish that up, and then we'll start on the sewage plant. So that's in the process. So that's about all I have. If there's any questions? No?
Thanks, Bud.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should they look at cameras in the buildings out here, or at least the parking lots around the buildings for safety too? Or you
For
think-
us?
Yes.
They can.
I mean, while
if
we're
you're going to
looking-
light them up,
Huh?
if you're going to light it up out there, I mean, you can.
I mean, you see all this security stuff anymore. It's just something to look at the yard or the building or something. That way, if somebody gets, I mean, I'm not saying secure every point, but at least,
Yeah. So
I mean, you might look at.
I've got
we were.
somebody looking into a camera system out there at the wastewater plant, and I was just going to see if he could tie the front of our building in on it. But if you guys are going to do cameras up here, I'll just let you guys fund that.
Well, cameras seem to be in anymore. I mean,
Nice little slide right in.
You can't get by with having those nowadays, that's for sure.
All right, thanks, Ken.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I just,
Yeah,
I
you're
just
right.
think if it's just,
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, the guy that does our
Checking
SCADA, Tom, I can't remember his last name, but maybe Koth. But anyway, he's talking about doing the camera system for us so anyway. All right, thanks.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
bud. Building and maintenance.
Well, the security cameras pretty well covers that. And that also kind of ties into financial report. We are in full swing for budget season, so we've been working on that. We are finishing up the final paperwork for the current community crossing project. So all of that stuff has been filed and is off and running. No issues to date. And that is just about it for financial.
So
Unless, of course, the police department decides that, they want to tear up something else.
we're getting a little skeptical over here. Having a little fun here. Okay. Area plan, that is me. We had a meeting, hadn't had one since May, because not much on the agenda. They've been working on, holding on, the data center ordinance. The committee met August 5th, so I don't know any updates from it. They were working on hopefully getting finalizing what they recommend. Then the APC will look at it and hopefully after that have a public hearing. So if that is something you are definitely interested in, make sure you go to these meetings. Very appreciate all the citizens' input, because that's how you make a good plan, when everybody's voice is heard. So please come. All right. And move on, committee report.
I don't think so.
None? Okay, new business. Is Brady here?
He is not. Are
Okay.
there any questions for the SRF disbursements from what would have been the last meeting?
stuff you said, right?
Yes. Okay.
So we need a motion for that, or where are we?
You already did
We
when
already
we
did.
did
Okay,
the
that's
purchase
right.
orders and everything.
That's what I thought. Okay, just want to make sure I covered that.
I just wanted to make sure that some of these items we did touch base on to make sure that
Right.
Yeah.
we did discuss them in person.
I just kind of put see me email. Email.
Okay. Anything else for new business? Anybody's got anything? No. Okay, old business solicitation ordinance. Discuss and review changes.
We can table that until all of you are here.
I would kind of like everybody, yeah, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
that way you guys aren't overlapping your questions and suggestions. So we can most definitely do that.
So we'll table that to next
I
week,
believe everyone should be here at the next meeting, correct?
As far as I
as far as
know.
I
Okay.
know. Anybody else have anything under old business to discuss, or? Okay,
Motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
motion by Angie, second by Greg, and it is adjourned.
You doing all right? Did you walk here? You did not walk here, did you? You didn't.